Hi guys, my name is Jenny and welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to be talking about some of my favorite C-dramas, J-dramas that I've been watching within the past few days. Along with J-dramas, a lot of you guys know I do enjoy reading, but the same way I enjoy reading, I am absolutely obsessed with like C-dramas, K-dramas, and all of the above. So today we are going to be talking about some of my favorites that I recently started watching, at the same time some that I've watched and I've loved. So let's get into it. So the first one is called Dear Ex. It is like a dark, emotional, intense like Korean drama that follows this really beautiful actress whose past traumas has shaped her into someone that is both like captivating and dangerous and unpredictable. And the series just blends like glamour with like a psychological, like with like psychological tension, exploring how like ambition, pain, and hidden motive like just collide in the entertainment world. Watch, I think, 4 episodes, and I am really loving it. It is scary, I'm not gonna lie. It is kind of scary. Sometimes I'm like, I really don't know where this is gonna go, and I really don't want you to get hurt. But at the same time, I'm like, I can understand where you're coming from with your background and the trauma. But at the same time, I'm like, this is not a wise decision. So I'm actually excited to see where it goes. I love the main actress Kim. Like I've watched a bunch of the things that, like a bunch of dramas that she's been in before, and even with the main character. So I'm like, so far it is one of my favorite of all time. Second one I would say that I absolutely love is definitely Alice in Borderland. It is a high intensity Japanese like sci-fi thriller where there's like a group of friends that suddenly find themselves transported into an empty like alternative version of Tokyo. And in order for them to survive, they must compete in these mysterious and dangerous games that test like their intelligence, like teamwork, and even their lives. Like some of them are like done. And as we search for answers about like who's really controlling this world and why they were brought here, like the series just blends um action, suspense, like emotional depth, and it just keeps you on your edge all the time while really diving into like friendship building, like courage and the value of life, because some of the characters in this story, right, are dead, right? They die. They die. It's really not a spoiler. Literally, some of the characters die, right? And it's very emotional. And then I finished watching season 1, and at the end of season 1, I'm like, seriously, all of these emotions, all of the things that I just experienced and I went through, and this is how this ends. I heard there is going to be a season 2. It's probably out by now, but I don't think I've seen it. So I'll be watching the second season and then I'll come back and let you know. But I definitely would recommend it. But if you're not the type of person that's into like high intensity murder, blood, or anything like that, just don't watch it. The third one I would definitely say is Hellbound, which is like a dark, intense like Korean drama where there's like mystery, supernatural beings, and these supernatural beings like appear to the public, and it condemns certain people to death, like creating a mass, like this mass fear and chaos. And it's like society is currently like struggling to understand like these terrifying events, and there's like new religious movements rising. People are questioning like what justice and sin really mean, and certain things and certain people that die. I'm like, yeah, if we were God, we really would have killed it, almost everybody. And the series just blend like supernatural horror with like a deep social commentary, offering like this ripping, provoking thought, I would say, on fear, morality, and how people respond to like the unexpected and things that happen. Overall, I would say I really did enjoy it, and I don't know if I want to spoil this, but actually, let me not. But I would say definitely recommend it. And then the ending, also, I was shocked and a little bit confused because something happened that I was not expecting. And I think for this show, also, there's also book, not a book, season 2. I'll have to double check it, but it was insane, absolutely beautiful. But For C-drama, we have Love Between Fairies and Devil, which is like a fantasy romance that is set in like a magical world where a gentle and innocent fairy accidentally awakened the most feared demon lord. Like, and it basically kind of like bind their lives together in an unexpected, powerful way. And you kind of like follow their journey of both of them navigating their forces, their connection, their clashing personalities, slowly turn into like an understanding of trust and love that challenge like kind of like the boundary between light and darkness. And it is the visuals 100%, I have to say, great visuals. um and it blends humor, adventure, like this idea of like destiny. And it is just done in a very beautiful way. I personally enjoyed watching it. I do not speak the language, so I basically had to read the subtitles. And at time I was confused. I'm not going to lie. Every time I'm watching like a C drama or K drama, I do get confused. But overall, it was fantastic, beautiful, confusing at time, at least for me. But I did enjoy it. So yeah. So these are kind of like some of my K, C, and J dramas that I've watched over the past few weeks or months that I really enjoyed. I hope you get an opportunity and a chance to check them out. And if you do, or if even if you've read any of them, not read, watch any of them, let me know. Let me know if you like it. Let me know if you're gonna get into it. So yeah, and thanks for watching.